Wrong button. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TT RPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller. And Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories so much so that we quit our day jobs, and then we created our own company to create and share high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time. Tonight we are playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline, set in our very own Velenar campaign setting. It's a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table, we do have several of the incredible players who've joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in our chat room or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it is time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, who brings all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous, daring heroes as they are going about Volumianth, piecing together these bits of information. And we'll begin with an introduction for Bracken.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Thresh. I play Bracken. Bracken is a character who's a Kender monk fighter who's really good with his hands and fists and feet for kicking, and not good with words. And also, I accidentally just exited out of my subtitles, so that was a fun mistake.
I will get you a new one.
I hope to fix that in, and I hope that folding that seamlessly into my introduction made it so it wasn't so jarring for everyone.
Next up for our introductions, we've got Avi.
I have to.
Please.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm playing Augie. She's a half-elf bard sorcerer. She's always singing and stuff. And,
Just pinging me.
Okay, guess I'm done.
Sorry, no.
Alright, and then let's get Oberon.
Hello, my name is Bo and I play Oberon Kelmeyer, esteemed anthropologist of the Order of Fates designer, so he says. Yeah, he's just, trying to convince people that he's not as weird as he may seem, even though he has a lot of self-confidence issues.
Alright, well then. With no further ado, we have our story. You all have traveled to Volumianth to try and pick up the trail of Carianthe, or it seems those that have been doing her bidding. So far, you've met with plenty of people who have seen the comings and goings of her closest figures, but you've experienced only some of the interactions here. You've made moves in Elviro's Emporium, learning of his various bargains. You've learned the existence of Thesara, but have not yet investigated her dealings, and have traveled to Boylan's Forge, where there have been some other revelations, such like the shipments at the warehouse, but nothing in any sort of details of where they are. So, as we return, having successfully escaped the forge undetected, I believe you had made the way back to towards the Sunbriar estate, if not arrived there? Or were you heading out for some place to eat before then?
I think we were going somewhere to eat. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
I did not write down your intended directions. I just know that you made it out of the forge.
No, we got back to the house and then we found out about the warehouse. We just didn't know where it was.
Right. So, then yeah, if you're back at the house,
It's all right. That's why I'm here.
Hell
I
yeah,
pay
thank you.
attention.
Thank you.
you've got your notes, which are perhaps a lot more in depth than mine.
Like, except for last week's. those are now lost forever. So
So, with that, yeah, if you guys get back to the house, you are able to, of course, share. You've shared the information, but you guys are able to debrief with the others here. And yeah, as you are back in safety, relative, it is Varen who comes bearing some messages for you all. They are actually written upon parchment, so he's able to spread them out. You have... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna start picking through them.
Yeah. You have of course, the letters from Ron to Avi. There's a letter from Taraminder to Bracken. Avi, you also have a letter from Kadrib.
Ow! Okay.
What?
Oh, it's fine. I just miss my voice so much.
As well as a letter addressed to all of you from Zephyriel.
Oh, jeez. All right.
That's like
It's
getting.
probably just full of the best chicken fingers everywhere.
Yeah, we're reaching out to talk to you about your car's extended warranty letter.
We should read that one first, though.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
All right.
It does begin with an address to each of you. Save for Oberon, unfortunately, Zephyriel is not familiar with you. You've not met him. But
Does that letter mention Z?
It does mention Z.
We're gonna hold that one closer to chest.
And as the letter goes on, it's basically, a quick update of himself and his efforts, as well as at the end, a update on other of your allies that you have made in your journey, as well as pledges of their support in whatever endeavors. It says Zephyriel has not been terribly forthright with the specific details, but has shared enough to know that should more issues come about, you have allies you can rely upon. You have, of course, Delwyn in Wintervale, as well as Mumzig, the Lady Euraxibus, and the Captain Steralda and Master Fulmar of Lonmeric.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
It's
pretty good.
not much else in this letter, just a brief update of your standings in this conflict.
No, I'll read most of it out loud, but I'll if it mentions it, I'll keep that one
Just
to.
mumble over it.
I'll save it for later and tell Bracken after Bracken and Cecil.
Mm-hmm. The other letters are much more personal. Of course, they do mention, saying hi to the others, except for the one from Cadrib. That one's just solely for you, Avi.
Okay.
Cadrib, it seems, is just like, he doesn't even really mention Cecil's trainings or anything like that. It's just, hi, Miss Avi, I miss you a lot. I'm still wearing my fancy clothes. I hope you visit us soon. Ron and Ansel helped us move to a new place, and I get to run around a lot. And then he signs his name again.
All of the letters are backwards, right?
Oh yeah, like it's if you've ever seen a kid write with like the full fist and that kind of
Yeah.
writing, that's Cadrib.
And
Oh.
I'm assuming there's a little drawing involved somewhere on this.
Like in the margins.
I would say it's like the full back. So like if you
Oh!
like when you were unfolding it, you saw like little scribbles and you didn't quite know what it was, and then you turn it around and this is where you see the others. You see it's you and Cadrib in the center, and like Cadrib has drawn like little sparkles around the two of you, and then everyone else is on the sidelines.
Oh my goodness.
Look at him, he's a little artist.
I'm gonna keep this forever.
I think Oberon gets a little closer. And he just is kind of observing everybody.
Yes.
Anything special?
Well,
going
yeah,
on?
I got a letter from my boy.
Oh, you have a kid?
You can call it that.
Yeah, sure. If we were gonna put a label on it, yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's nice.
He's not a child.
Yeah, he's
But,
like a fully grown. Well,
I don't even know how old he is.
I don't think Cadrib knows how old he is.
But
11 days.
we found him in a pretty bad spot, and I don't know. We just kind of attached ourselves to each other.
I mean, we've been babying a grown man.
I don't want to think about it like that.
Fair enough.
Well, I'm just glad that there are still somewhat good people in the world. People who still care for less than fortunate people.
Thank you.
I would talk more, but I might wait until later on.
Yeah, that's fine if you need to talk.
Oh, Terry says hi, by the way.
You got a letter from Terry?
Yeah.
That's nice. I got one from Ron. I haven't read it yet. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I know. You got a lot of mail all of a sudden.
It's just this
Miss
one from
Popular
Cadrib.
over here.
This one from Cadrib is just so special. I'll read it at some point.
Yeah.
It's
I'll get
fine.
around to it.
Well, no, I'll read it later.
Yeah.
I should read it now.
Yeah, there you go.
It's up to you.
Yeah. I don't want to read it out here.
Okay.
Alright. So, Avi, you can, of course, take your letter wherever
Mhm.
to read.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
probably go up to my room.
Okay. The letter is very heartfelt. My dearest Amisha, I am dreaming of the next time I will hold you in my arms. She goes on to update, of course, the situation from her eyes, of how she is, alongside Ansel, been able to mobilize the most immediate of your allies into the Veil of Oxen security. And she explains that she has made some connections to the goodness gracious to Dornick, the crafter and quartermaster, as she has been utilizing their training grounds. And she expresses a bit of knowledge on the fact that he is working on crafting and enchanting items for your group's endeavors. And then, as it reaches the end, she once more speaks of missing you and how she is spending time with Kadrith, who is also missing you dearly. And she even mentions that he wrote you a letter of his own, and she hopes that you have received it well. With all the love that I muster, and more each day, you're Ron.
I'm gonna tuck them away real safe, like in the middle of my journal. And just those are being kept.
Alright. Bracken, you two have
Yes?
received a letter from Harminder.
I will read that to my best ability.
She writes with a very legible hand, though you know that that is perhaps
Not her usual handwriting.
not her usual handwriting. She is
I've
making
seen
an
her
effort.
schematic notes and all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she's making an effort for me, and I appreciate that.
You'd also notice, like, in the, like, along the edges of the letter you have, like, the ending, like, of, like, different words that she had probably been writing on, like, other notes, and this paper got, you know, caught underneath. So, but she does write to you. Bracken, there are so many exciting things that are happening. The Order of Fate's design, like, hideaway. There's a guy here that does enchantment works, and I've been working with him on some things that I think could help you guys. He is a master of his craft. I wish he were here so that I could tell you all my thoughts. You really help inspire me. I hope that you're doing well. I miss you a lot. But you're doing important work. I believe in you. I'll see you soon. And she, like she's done in the past with this little notes to you, instead of signing her full name, she signs a heart that has a T on the inside.
Guys, I gotta go home. I gotta go back home.
We can't go yet.
Oh.
I know.
Fine.
We're in the same boat, bud.
Hmm.
Like, the faster we get to this warehouse and figure it all out, the quicker we can go back.
Alright, well, bing, bang, boom. Let's get this done.
Well, you have a rest first that you have to go through.
Oh my god.
You've done a full day's of work. I don't know what to tell you.
We judge that after our day's rest.
Hey, we did 2 heists in 2 days. We deserve to rest a bit.
And now we're about to do a third and 3.
Well, you still have that other figure, that Visara figure. Might have some insight on where this warehouse might be, seeing that, well, she's not Borlin. She might need directions. But first, a night's sleep. I had half a mind to have you guys roll for it, but no.
Roll for an ambush.
But yeah, ambushed by the giant cheese wheel.
Oh, he's back.
Oh boy.
No, you guys have a pleasant night. Nothing happens to the safe house while you slumber through the daylit nights, and there's, it seems, no nightmares, no odd dreams. A pleasant rest. As you awake to a new day, what would you like to do here?
Best. I mean, Bracken, reinvigorated by this letter, wants to get on track, so he's gonna get up, cook breakfast as usual, and start going over any notes we've got on this warehouse situation. We just have a nice quiche today.
Ooh. Before I head down to breakfast, I'll go find Oberon.
Oberon would most likely be in his room doing almost like a meditation ceremony, he calls it. That's what he calls it.
It's like, it's an internal be nice. Just remember to be nice. It'll like knock on the door frame. Am I bothering you?
Oh, no, I was actually just finishing up. You see that, like, on the ground, there's collected sticks, leaves, twigs. It's in the shape of a rune, like a druidic rune. And you see, his familiar, Emilios, kind of sitting on the bed, or like resting on the bed frame. And Emilios kind of perks up when you walk in, eye twitching. Emilios, it's fine. It's Just Avi. Calm down. Sorry, yes, but I was just finishing up.
That's fine. I just I wanted to check on you. I didn't. You were kind of weird when we got our letters yesterday. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting anything, but I mean, you can't help but hope a little bit. Um, it, it's fine. I'm just glad that you all have seemed to really bond together as a group. I guess for me, it's very rare to see that.
Well, we've all been together for a long time now. Um,
Yes.
they don't know you yet, so
Yeah. I I just have to get used to the fact that sometimes not every personality is very appealing, and I know I really am quite strange, I will be honest.
no, you're fine.
Uh, insight on that.
You're fine.
God dang it. Well, if you say so, Okay, I have to be honest. The main reason I'm here is I just want to put some things into perspective.
Mm.
Back before I became who I am, I was raised in a very, I don't know how to put this lightly. Let's just say that mother and father were not the fondest of me and my brother and sister. I was the oldest. In fact, I had a close meeting with death itself a few times. But I helped my siblings and I escape, and we lived in the woods, thus me wanting to become a druid. And I did. Surprise. But after we left, I arrived at an orphanage of troubled youths. And that's where I basically ran a small operation to protect all of the orphans from what was really happening in that place. And also why I asked about C, because I took them in when they were left on the doorstep of the orphanage. And I raised them. And all I could see was my siblings in them. But I was very protective of them.
I understand that.
Yes,
Oh, Ron, you and I are more alike than you might think. I get it. I'm sure if you're looking for this C person, that eventually you will find. And they'll be fine.
I know. guess part of the main reason was I uh when they murdered the headmaster, I saw them do it. I saw the whole thing. And all I wish I could do was just take them and run and do what I did with my siblings. But I couldn't because the last time we spoke before that happened, I tried to protect them too much. I over-sheltered them. And I regret it to this day, but with how evil that place was, I couldn't let it happen.
Yeah. I understand. Truly. Are you hungry?
Yes, I am actually. Emilios?
Oh, that's right. He's here.
The owls just twitch. I twitch. Twitch. I
we
twitch.
can go downstairs.
Alright. Anyway, thank you for listening.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, did you know that I found out the strangest thing while working on a restoration project during the Skyfire crisis?
Really?
It was this amazing, oh, what was it? Oh, it was like some sort of tree spirit. I can't remember. Sprite? I don't know what it is. But
Wow.
it was a very interesting thing.
Sounds like it.
And I just start going off on tangents and oh, did you know that bards are statistically more able to create better music than, let's say, a barbarian? I mean, that's fairly an obvious
Wow.
fact.
That's
That's very obvious.
incredible. Wow.
Oberon is just trying to not lose his shit right now.
What the hell is everybody? This egg pie is getting cold.
We're making our way.
I'd say you're able to hear Oberon at this point with the.
Did you know that elves actually
Hey, y'all get
contain
in here.
a very
This egg pie
special...
is getting cold.
Incredible. Wow. Hey, is that French toast?
No, it's egg pie. I made a quiche this
Oh.
morning.
A quiche?
A quickie.
There it is!
Did anybody make French toast?
You know, in the draconic language, a quiche is called a...
Isn't that wonderful, Bracken?
Nixa will be like coming in behind you from down the stairs. I can make French toast.
Thank you. I'll help you.
No, I made a quiche.
We used to say we can't have both sweet and
I
savory.
worked hard on this damn egg pie.
Yeah, and I'll have a piece. I just want French toast.
It's
Come
got
on.
ham in it and scallions and all sorts of goodies.
Oh, did you know that also scallions are often the most easiest, like...
Eat your egg pie.
The most easiest thing to find in nature that grows naturally?
Eat your egg pie. We got things to do today.
Oh my, this is quite delicious.
Yeah, put some creme fraiche on it. I made that from scratch. Dollop on top.
Is it like the big dollop that kind of like drips over the sides? It's definitely like way too much.
Yeah, it's a very healthy spoonful.
Oh my. It's good.
I wasn't really paying
It's
attention.
good.
Just eat it.
All right.
Emilios, you should try this. You just see the owl like fiercely like bite into it, shake it from side to side, and like choke it down. Like, is it good, or is it just me? Okay, yeah, yes, it's definitely yes, approved. It's a part of the Clean Plate Club. I can't talk.
Nixa and Avi will be able to make French toast easily. There are all sorts of ingredients in the kitchen. The kitchen is well stocked.
Mm.
And nice breakfast can be had by everyone.
Session.
All right. Let's get down to brass tacks, yeah?
Yeah, let's get down to business.
We need to find Thessera,
Yep.
and if she doesn't lead us to the warehouse, that's the next place we need to go. We need to figure that out. So, any ideas?
I guess we could do the thing we've been doing, but I think we don't have that much time.
I mean, we can certainly ask if anybody knows where she is.
Yeah. It's a good way to start going around it.
Question is, who do we go to? Do we go to my favorite person, or do we go to Nyx's favorite person?
Well, we could start at your favorite person since you know them so well, and we can go from there.
That's not. I don't know him that well. We
Well,
all have met the same amount of times.
Clearly, they're your favorite person, so.
I use that very loosely.
Bracken has an air of jealousy immediately at that word.
Oh, favorite?
Yeah, all of a sudden,
That's right.
Let's go talk to your favorite person.
Man, I
Well,
didn't
I
know
mean,
Cadra was out here.
Yeah, in his little sailor suit.
I am talking to one of them right now. Bracken.
He blushes a little. Okay.
All right, we're back.
See, I'm sure she just meant favorite as a term
Eat your
very
quiche.
loosely. I've finished my quiche already.
Bracken plates another slice, puts it in front of Oberon. All right, so let's figure out what we're
What's
doing
wrong
here.
with
Eat
you?
your quiche.
I'm trying to be a part of the team, all
I know
right?
you
Oh
are.
my goodness.
All right. So let's get looped in.
Yep,
We're gonna talk to your favorite person.
right.
Then, if that doesn't bear any fruit, we're gonna go talk to the other favorite person.
Yep,
And if that doesn't bear any fruits, we're gonna just kick doors in.
got it.
Bueno.
All right.
I've been picking up some Spanish.
What's Spanish?
It's a a goblin dialect.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if
What?
Kat does it.
Cameron's been teaching me a little bit.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yeah.
so sweet. I'm gonna have to ask him about that later.
Yeah. Bienvenidos, amigas.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been getting really good at it.
Never mind.
Wow, that's so special.
Yeah, you know what? Claps for you. Good on you.
All right, let's get out there.
All right.
So, I assume that you guys are heading to Thoriel. No, not Thoriel.
No, Lorendor.
Lorendor. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong end of my
Lawn,
list.
yeah, lawn darts.
That's not his name. That's super rude.
Oh,
His name is very similar to the god of pain, if I remember correctly. Is it Lorathander? I have to look at my book. Give me one moment. It flips
Alright.
through a giant ass notebook.
Wow, look at that. Look at that, Bracken.
Yeah, look, somebody can read.
Wow. That's not what I meant.
I can't read.
Immediately closes the book and looks up.
Did you
Never
find the
mind.
name? Or, oh, okay, yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Oberon's eye twitches a little.
All right,
You
let's go.
gotta-
Let's go talk to lawn chairs to get this figured out.
Lorendor.
Yeah, that one.
Do you want to go back? Do you want to see Terry?
I do. I just.
Then why are you being such a brat right now?
It's hard.
It's his Brad Girl summer. Let him be.
oh my goodness. You
Can I leave?
guys, you guys
I'm
are
just
able
going.
I'm
to
solid.
make it to the marketplace where Lorendor is easily able to be found when he finds you all, because that's apparently how this goes. Is that you come looking for Lorendor and he's there. So you see
Yeah. Just like that.
the tall elven figure, cloaked as always. Must be my lucky day.
Now this time you missed us, right?
Well, sure, we can say that.
Okay. We need to find this or you know about where we can find her.
I've got a vague area where I've seen her travel,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll point you in a direction that leads out the western portion of the market spaces. It's still, it seems to be non-really residential areas. They seem to be more business, but not as populated by, you know, just passersby.
Sure. And can you tell us what she looks like?
Half elf. Short, I'd guess. Probably closer to an average height, but on the shorter side of it. She's dark hair. Keeps it out of her face. Eyes are green.
Wonderful. You're such a big help. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I hope, and please, don't take this the wrong way. I hope I don't need to see you again for the rest of the day.
I did take it the wrong way.
I'm sorry. It's not that you aren't a joy to be
Don't-
around.
Don't tell me what to do. I'll find you if I need to.
You can just
Or the other way
see-
around.
You can just see, like, he's resisting the urge to, like, draw his hand up to his face, but that look is there of like, okay.
Okay, bye.
Alright. See you, Mr. Elf.
And he disappears. He just walks into the crowd.
How do you do that?
I do like that guy. He's wonderful.
He's very good at slipping away.
Yeah. He's got that whole mysterious thing going for him.
Hey, he's like a vigilante of some kind. Like a
Like a-
cat guy.
Like a man bat.
Oh, I like this. I like the theming on this one. I like where it's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
We should workshop it.
All right. I think
That would be fun for Caterham.
sure. I think so. Although I don't think Cadrib's like a bat.
Maybe like
Maybe-
a weasel for him?
More like a. I thought
Stoat.
we were just like a spider, maybe.
A spider. Perhaps.
Yeah.
What about like a millipede?
Or an ant.
That could work.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad.
Let's go find this lady.
Yeah, let's go make a move. I think we got some good ideas to workshop here, but we got to stay on focus.
Yeah.
Alright. So you follow Lorindor's direction, which leads you to the western sides of the mercantile district. It is quieter here. There are sounds of, different workshops and areas at work, but you don't have the heavy flow of foot shoppers and foot traffic here. So, how do you all approach looking for base Thessera?
We'll just see if she's out and about.
Do we want to spread out
For
and search
now.
for clues, or do we want to stick together?
I don't know. You don't want to hang out with me?
No,
Wanna-
it's nothing to about
It's
hanging
fine.
out with you.
Bracken.
You know,
It's fine,
Alright,
Bracken.
you know
I'll just
what?
go this way and start looking for her.
Bracken will stick with Avi because he feels shame in this.
I'm willing to stay with the group.
Alright.
Just see if we can spot her out and about for now, and we can go from there.
Yeah. I'll say a perception check just to see if you spot her out and about.
No.
There's not too many people that are out and about. So, it would be very easy to find one out of the few that you have spotted. But unfortunately, it seems that perhaps Mirage has not blessed you with such an easy plight. You do not see her as you stroll about on the streets or in any of the windows that have a display. Not that all of the establishments here do have a display window, but it seems you might need to take a more involved search.
Whoa, we're gonna have to ask people about her, huh?
Being social isn't really our strong suit.
What? Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best plan we got.
All right, let's go about it.
Alright.
You guys want to start on that side? I'll go over here and we'll just work our way down the shops.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right, let's go about it then.
Okay. So, as you are making your way in, I'll say either investigation, if you are just, attempting to use your own merits to try and find this, or persuasion, if you're trying to ask around, intimidation if you're trying to threaten the information out of anyone. Your choice of how you'd like to proceed in trying to find Tessera.
Especially, like,
Oh, for sure.
Can
I'm
I
gonna do
try?
intimidating, but whoa.
Go ahead, you go.
I don't know. You go first.
Okay, can I try for a deception check to act like I know them or I am their friend, and I'm trying to find them?
Yeah, I'd say a deception check, could work. Okay. Oberon, how would your approach be?
I think he's gonna do persuasion.
All right, for sure.
Oh, that feels so good.
Look at that! Persuasion twinsies. Lovely rolls here. As you each take off on your own to approach finding Thessera, you each find your own merits of success. What exactly you find, however, is going to be revealed after our upcoming ad break. So, hang out with us. We will be right back to continue along with our story.
Let's do this.
I do. It's almost like I really like cliffhangers.
Yeah.
It's like it keeps you hooked to come back. But yeah, we'll be right back after our ads. Please stick around and watch them. They help us keep our games affordable. Another way to support us is going to be donating at my Ko-fi. Link that's on screen and in our chat room. These donations unlock awesome perks. They help our player base get really cool things. There's a full list of what you can unlock on our Discord, but a few things are special companions, double treasure, and even double XP. So hang out. We'll see you guys very soon. Alright, we're back. And you guys went out on a bit of a mission here to go talk to people and find out where this Desra figure is. And why don't we start another 21 on the same roll. Nice.
Sorry, that was an accident. I was trying to type something.
No, I figured, but it's just amusing that you got the same result. Let's start with Abby.
Yeah.
You were heading to one of the shops to talk
Sure.
to somebody.
Yeah.
As you enter in, it's a fairly nice store. It's filled with mirrors.
Amazing.
And you see a figure sort of step behind one of them. And as that happens, you would notice that their features sort of shift, almost beginning to mimic yours before they shake and it resets themselves. Hi.
Hi there.
Are you
That's,
looking for something?
yeah, although it's not a mirror, now if I had found the shop like 6 months ago, I could have used one then, but it all worked out. I am looking for somebody. They're meant to kind of hang around these parts.
I mean, I see a lot of people come through, also outside, so I might be able to help.
Sure. She's a half elf, dark hair. She pulls it back, green eyes. Kind of short.
You would notice that each time you list a trait, this figure's form seems to shift, taking that trait on.
Oh, hey, it kind of looks like her.
Oh, darn it, it happened again. I'm terribly sorry.
No, don't be sorry, Changeling.
Not entirely.
Okay,
Um,
it's fine.
I changeling with some mixed heritage, some monstrous heritage.
Oh,
Um,
well, it's okay. You can't help it, it seems.
I try, the changeling aspects definitely help me keep it under control, but, you know, the mimic aspects try to copy everything.
Oh, man, yeah, that does
Oh.
sound... That sounds quite, challenging.
Yeah. But I promise that, you don't have to worry about, you know, me trying to eat you or anything.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I wasn't worried about it until you said something. But if we're good, it's fine.
Yeah, no, and they'll look into the mirror, kind of notice, the shape that they've taken on, and then you see that their eyes sort of narrow in and focus and, like, fine-tune certain details, and, as they look back, yeah, I've seen her around before.
Yeah.
She's, got some area out near the Skullodon tracks, right at the edge of everything.
Oh. Wow. All right. Well, thank you so much. Hey, do you have just a small mirror? Just
Uh,
something that I could stick in my bag?
Yeah, how small do you want to go? I've got, and they'll, like, start pulling out, like, there's mirrors that are, like, small enough to go into, like, lockets, small hand mirrors,
Wow.
compacts.
Yeah, I was just thinking something like a compact. I didn't know they made them that small. That's incredible.
I make the mirrors, so,
You made these?
I've made all the mirrors. Now, sometimes I
You
need
are
to get the frames, but yeah.
You are so talented. Yeah, just this like compact one, I think.
Yeah, of course. That'll be, 5 gold.
All right, I'll hand it over.
And so they'll take it, and you're able to take the compact.
Thank you so much. You've been so wonderful.
Thank you for your business, and yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And I'll head out.
As you leave, the features sort of lead away, and figure goes back to wiping down the mirrors.
Everybody's so nice here.
Bracket,
Yeah.
you also went into one of the shops to talk to somebody, though you had a different approach to it.
Yeah.
As you entering to the store that you have, you would see that it is a scrivener's shop. So there are all sorts of like notations and whatnot. And you can see that it is there is a I need to find, I think it's an Imprixin. Hold on.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's an Imprixin. They are the spawn of devils and fairies.
Sure. Hey, hi, how you doing?
Give me just one moment. I am finishing up this contract, looking over all the fine print, and done. Hi. How can I help you?
I got separated from a friend of mine. I was wondering if you saw them around. They've got, hair and ladylike features, and Bracken's gonna go through describing them in similar fashion to make sure you can find who he's looking for.
There is the sort of heaviness from the gaze of this Imprixin upon you, Bracken, and I didn't realize she had friends.
Yeah, we go a little ways back. I just got separated. I'm trying to link back up.
Well, you're on the right course. You're just a little short of where she typically keeps herself. Keep on heading. You'll be able to find her once you get to the Scullodon tracks.
Gotcha. All right. Cool. Thank you so much.
And you don't get much more than a nod from the Imprixin, who goes back to looking over the contracts.
Bracken will take his information and rejoin his crew.
Alright. And then we have Oberon. You were also heading into one of the shops here to ask around and see if you can get some information. The shop that you find yourself in is a... it's a tinsmith shop. So you see a figure who is steadily working away at these very delicate metalworks.
Ah, craftsman of fire and steel.
As they open, I mean, not quite such grand affectations, but I'm definitely a craftsman, one would say.
I kind of look around the shop. There's very interesting work you do here. Is it okay if I bother you? I just have a few questions.
I can't really tell you that you can't be in here. I just, do the repairs. The actual shop owner is out for lunch right now.
Oh, but... Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually looking for someone. I was wondering if you've seen anybody pass by, female, about yay high, and I just start describing. Have you seen anybody with that description?
I mean, not today. I've been focusing on this project really, so I haven't really been able to look out any of the windows. But I mean, I've seen her on the streets before. She has some sort of business down near the Skeledon tracks.
Oh. Well, then I believe that is the place I should head towards. Thank you so much, my friend.
Sure. Yeah. Good day.
And I just like walk out. I kind of note it down in my notebook. And okay. Now wait.
And
Is
so,
that Avi? I don't see. Huh? Where are they?
as all of these are kind of happening simultaneous, as you each finish your conversations, can see each other sort of heading onto the streets again.
I'll just I'll point in a general direction and hope everybody follows up.
I give like a reassuring like nod.
Yep.
Alright. So, the Skeledon tracks. It's a start. Can only be so many businesses that are right alongside them. One of them is to house this Thessera figure. So as you make your way over there, how do you continue your investigations?
Should we try to blend in a little bit?
Yeah, it might be smart.
Yeah. A little less noticeable.
Can I get a read on the crowd around us, see what kind of types we are involving ourselves with?
There's no crowd around you.
Oh, sorry.
It's still in that sort of no foot traffic mercantile district. It's getting even further away. You do see Skeledons that pass by every so often, but the Skeledons are within the actual moat tracks, not along the walkway that you're on. You're on like the sidewalks.
Got it. Okay.
Should we just like walk past shops, pretend we're window shopping, and hope
Yeah,
to
that
spot her?
sounds smart.
Yeah.
It works.
All right.
All right. As you're following along, looking at the different windows, go ahead. I'll say performance or deception check to hide your reasons for looking into the windows.
Are about the same. Hello?
Man, Bracken.
Yeah, these dice finally came around.
Alright. Oberon seems a little suspicious, but overall, your group is doing fairly well. And you do spot a figure. It's not through any of the big display windows. that are showing off different wares. It's through a window that almost reminds you of a residence in a smaller building, and you see this figure matches the description that you've been given of Thasera. Avi matches the figure that the mirror shop owner had shifted into, working away at some sort of potion or tincture.
Well, we found her. Do we want to wait till she leaves?
Yeah, we can keep an eye on her. Follow her wherever she's gone.
Oh, we need information from inside.
Alright.
A stakeout?
We're cutting. Listen, we're just cutting and pasting what we've done for the
Yeah.
other two. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's worked. It's gotta work a third time. Nothing
Should
can
we-
go wrong.
Should we case the joint, make sure it makes, if there's any alternatives like last time?
Yeah, you're good at that.
Yeah, alright. I'll make a go at that.
You made so many observations last time.
Right, I'll
Thanks.
say investigation or perception here.
Okay. We will go about it.
There's the front door. There's the window.
Right.
There is what looks to be a chimney up top. And the building is squished between two other buildings. So
Heard.
that's what you're able to see with a 5.
Got it. Okay. Well, there's a chimney up there,
Yeah.
and a
see
front
that.
door,
Sure.
and some windows.
Oh, just one.
Well, you're right about that. My eyes, I think.
Can I? Can I take a peek?
Yeah, for sure. Investigation or perception.
Yeah, we'll just. Well, that's good.
That is very good. You see, of course, all the same things that Bracken saw. You make a notice that while the building is smaller here, shorter, there does seem to be enough space for what looks to be an attic, if not a full second story. There is what looks to be behind this row of buildings. You can see the entrance to a back alley, so there might be a back entrance into this building. And that could also mean that there is more windows on the backside.
Got it. I mean, there. It looks like there might be an attic. There could be a back entrance too. We could check that out really quick.
Man, you got better eyes than I do on this stuff. Let's do this.
I'm just taller, I think. Sometimes that helps. A
Yeah.
lot of times you're so much better at it than I am, but I think the height was an advantage with this one.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna let you have it.
All right. So, do you head to the back alley?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're able to head back there, you do see a row of back entrances for each of the buildings here.
Interesting. All right, we have options.
Up to you.
So we want to wait a while, see if she leaves.
You don't want to grab a bite and for this stakeout?
I feel like we just ate breakfast.
Yeah, fine.
I'd say, you've been walking about the city for a bit.
How about this? How about I'll hang around and you go find food and bring it back.
I mean, I'm a bored eater. You know how I get.
I know.
Hey, maybe you
Bring-
can find Phil the Fair's version of mummy wraps.
Oh, you got any good elote around here?
Bring me back something sweet or something.
Yeah, I got you. Oberon, you want to come with, or you gonna just kind of stick around?
I could go for some food.
All right. Well, I'm bringing stuff back. Do you want to do you want to come with, or do you want to stay? I'll get you something. I don't care.
I'll stay.
Okay. I'll be back.
All right. So,
There's a look on Avi's face that I know Bracken will not pick up on, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Bracken heads out. As Bracken is leaving and Oberon, you and Avi are staying. What are the two of you doing during your stakeout here?
I just kind of sit there, tapping my foot, just looking around, making sure nothing's all weird.
Alright. I'd say an insight check for, vibe checks.
Vibe checks.
Yeah. Ah, that feels so good.
Alright, I'll keep your 25 in mind. What about Avi?
I'm just vibing, watching out.
Alright, perception check then.
Okay. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. Not much seems to be happening. There are not a lot of people to come by and, for you to people watch. Nothing really seems to be out of place here. It's just quiet. Which means that nothing really is off about anything. You have to have something for something to be off. It's just a waiting game here.
I think Avi will pull out Kedron's letter again just to look at the picture he drew. For something to do.
Easily done. As you continue your watch, our viewpoint shifts. Bracken,
Yeah.
you are wandering the streets of Lumion. As
yeah.
you move out of the district that you, or the part of the district you were in, there are more people wandering about. The chatter gets louder. What are you doing?
Well, I'm looking for something sweet.
All right.
I'm looking for something savory,
All right.
and I'm looking for something salty. So we just have all the food groups represented.
I wouldn't
All the
say
stakeout food groups.
I wouldn't say that that's all of them. I would say you're missing quite a few there, actually.
Well, all right. Agree to disagree.
You need umami. You need sour. Like, there are others there too. Like,
Look, all I know is that there's a pyramid and food goes in it, and then your body is healthy. All right?
It's a circle now.
It's a circle. Ugh, God, these damn kids
yeah.
can't.
You don't have spicy. You don't have bitter.
Yeah, because it's not. It's a circle now, Faye. It's not a pyramid no more.
These weren't even on the pyramid. These are like your taste buds.
They're taking away our food groups. Oh my goodness.
No, they're just putting it on a plate now. I've seen the ones where it's just like,
Mhm.
it's
But plates can be square.
well, no, not these ones.
Okay, this is ridiculous.
All right, so
Everyone, get in the comments. Talk about how they should bring the food pyramid back.
not my food groups.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, as you're looking around, as you're looking around, give me an investigation check.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It is, hold on.
Oh no.
You need to look at something here.
Am I in trouble?
No, no, you're not in trouble.
Am I going to jail?
No. God damn it. I need you to roll me an investigation roll.
Investigation.
Yeah. So, as you are looking around
I'm
here,
prioritizing something sweet because
yeah,
Ozzy
that's
was the only one that actually specified something.
I was also going to prioritize sweet on this list.
Excellent. All right, cool.
All right, so, I need to look up something else here real quick. As you are looking around, you would see a bakery, that definitely seems to have all sorts of sweets. The thing that catches your eye is the sign. It has this bright painting of a sun. It does look to be hand painted, and it's called Sun-Kissed Sweet Treats.
Guess that's where we're going.
Yeah, as you make your way in, you see that it is fairly high class in here. A lot of like nice seating, plush seats, like velvet cushions and pillows.
Bougie. Hello?
You are waved over towards a sort of selection counter. There is a fairy that flutters behind it. Hi, are you looking for something to eat?
Yeah. What do you got? What do you all have here?
Well, we've got funny bread, happy cakes, strudel snubs. We've
Okay,
got.
do you... This is gonna sound really mean. Do you have anything like real people food?
I mean that. I don't know what you mean by that. Is there a particular thing that you're looking for? I can tell you if we've got it.
That came out wrong. My friend's looking for something sweet, and I'm trying to go from there.
Happy cakes are pretty sweet.
Okay, what? Please describe to me in detail what is a happy cake.
So, It's like they're not quite
Yeah?
pancakes, but they're very similar to it. They're small like a muffin in width, but not quite height. Um, very
Okay.
very dense. But with the
Bracken's giving her 1,000-yard stare already. He's in way over his head.
but when you eat them, they actually improve your mood. Like they make you happy. Hence the name
Oh.
Happy Cakes. But they're very sweet.
Okay.
They're like they taste like maple syrup.
Sure. Okay, that sounds like a start. What else you got that's in the sweet category?
Well, we've got like a whole selection of different cookies.
Sure. Okay. Can you give me like a half dozen assortment on that?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Let me get. What do you got for like savory?
Not terribly much for savory, except for maybe like the funny bread.
Okay. So what's going on with that?
When you eat it, it squeaks. Not like a mouse squeaks, but like rubber squeaks.
Oh.
It's still like bread texture. It's just, it makes a funny noise.
That sounds. I'm sorry. That sounds awful. That sounds like a dreadful time. I'm sorry.
I didn't come up with it. It's
That woof.
I just
You know-
I
okay,
work
you
here.
know what? You know, fault for you there. You know what? Let me get 2 happy cakes, 2 slices of the funny bread, and a half dozen cookies, and we'll call it there.
You got it. And as this figure flies about, preparing this, you do hear like the
Ooh.
rubber squeak as they cut into the
Oh.
bread. But you get
Bracken grinds his teeth a little bit at that sound. It's a very unpleasant auditory experience for something you're going to be chewing like bread.
oh yeah, no, it's not a
That
pleasant.
sucks.
Um, uh,
Do you make like sandwiches? What do you do with that stuff?
usually we just have it. Not many. There's like a few of the owner's friends that really like it, and they'll like come in and buy a dozen loaves at a time.
Oh my god, these people
And-
sound like psychopaths. So unless one of these individuals come in, you just make this bread. You make this very in particular special bread, and then at the end of the day, you throw it out.
Well, we really only make it when we expect the
Oh, so they're
Figures-
coming here.
you've arrived after them. They came by this morning. They just didn't
Oh.
buy us out.
Oh no!
So
All
If-
right.
if these don't sell, we'll just be throwing them out. Probably towards the Witches.
And they eat it.
Witches will eat most anything, my guy.
Fair enough. All right, cool.
But yeah, you get this. The happy cakes come in like their own little box. The cookies come as well. You've got standard cookies. Your
Chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, white chocolate macadamia, snickerdoodle, peanut butter, something or another, and wild card. Give it to me.
we'll say that it's a raspberry lemon curd.
Boom! Look at that.
Ooh.
Get in the comments. What's your pick 6 on cookies?
So yeah, you have now a collection of sweets and 2 slices of really weird bread.
This gross bread.
Yeah.
I will pay for all of this, the bread begrudgingly, and make my way back to the stakeout.
Yeah, we'll call it an even 6 gold for everything.
Beautiful. I will pay 8 gold because I kind of gave this poor fairy a hard time with regards to the questions I was asking.
Sounds good. The fairy notices your tip and just gives like a nod of thanks.
Yeah,
And yeah, you're able to make it back to the stakeout.
excellent. All right, everybody, who's hungry for what?
What'd you get?
I got cookies, I've got happy cakes, and I've got funny bread.
What's happy cakes?
it's something you eat, and like I'll show a box, and it's this slightly
Okay,
bigger than a silver
I do
dollar.
I do definitely want to try that, but what kind of cookies did you get?
We've got chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, white chocolate macadamia, snickerdoodle, some peanut butter, something or another, and a raspberry lemon curd.
Lemon?
Yeah.
Gimme.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
And I also got this funny bread. They were selling it, but they didn't make it sound good. The person selling it to me wasn't very excited about it either, so I don't know what's up with it.
Okay.
You can chew it, and it sounds like rubber,
That
But it's
doesn't
like
sound like
normal-
something.
but it's like normal bread.
That doesn't sound like something I want to eat.
Yeah, well, I got 2 slices of it, so
Well, you enjoy that, Bracken.
nope.
Maybe Emilios will eat it.
Yeah, maybe these might come in handy. These are a surprise tool that we will use for later.
Oh, it's
I
making noises.
twitch.
Oh God.
Well, I'll offer
Got his
a slice
attention.
of this. Yeah, I'll offer a slice of this bread to this bastard owl.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Like each time Emilios like picks at the bread, you hear like the rubber squeak.
Is it like a squeaky toy shoe?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh. Well,
Eventually, just you see, it's almost like jaw unhinges and just all in one go.
Mm-hmm.
There's one squeak and then it's gone.
all right. Well, we got it. That's 1 slice down, 1 slice to go. Anyone want a happy cake or anything?
Yes, please.
I'll offer
Try that
one.
happy cake.
I'll offer one as I grab myself that white chocolate macadamia.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
So quite a variety. I don't know which one I should pick.
Do you want this other slice of bread? Your owl seemed to like it.
I think I'll. Was that white macadamia nut?
Oh, so you can have half of this one.
I was just imagining like Bracken being like, I licked it, it's mine.
Yeah, that was gone. But we still. So, Avi took the raspberry lemon. I took the white chocolate macadamia. We still have chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, snickerdoodle, peanut butter, or something or another.
I'll take the peanut butter.
All right, there you go. Boom. It's got a Hershey kiss on it, like a little nipple.
Oh my god.
Taking a drink. What the heck, dude?
You know those. They're delicious.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah, but you don't have
incredible.
to phrase it like that.
Well, that's what it is, all right? I'm sorry. I'm tired of acting like it's not.
Alright, Joker, calm down. So,
These cookies live in a society.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Now I'm gonna tap dance
I'm
while
with you,
Lady
Ben.
Gaga plays a piano.
Hey, don't you bring her into this.
I was about to be like,
Leave
hey,
her out of it.
spoilers. Not everyone's seen it, and then I realized I don't want to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave her out of it. She's perfect.
So, yeah, for the happy cakes, again, they are a bit on the denser side, but it isn't like dense and dry. It's still very moist. It is a very sweet maple syrup flavor, and you do feel yourself getting a bit happier. For the next hour, you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Oh, nice. It's like a hug. I like these way better than them stupid strudel snubs.
I'm glad that works. And we got one more of those too.
Oh, good.
Glad it works as it's set on the package. How we doing on the stakeout?
Everything's just kind of really boring.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
continue to munch on cookies.
As you
I miss my boy.
do you still have the picture up?
Yeah.
As you guys continue on your stakeout here, Bracken,
Yes.
the voice enters into your head.
Uh-oh.
It's a voice you've never heard before.
Uh-oh.
Are you and your friends just planning on sitting outside my shop all day? I can see.
And Bracken will respond vocally. We're just out here eating cookies.
As you respond, Avi and Oberon see you speak but don't hear you as per the way that the spell functions. As you were contacted through a message spell.
Uh-oh.
Did someone just message you?
What?
Oh.
I guess.
Who was it?
Something about sitting outside of a shop all day, and I just said
Avi will look into the window and make eye contact.
And I just said
she
we were out here
is-
eating cookies.
Her face is not turned to look at you currently. She still seems to be working away. But you're able to watch her, and how long do you watch her, Avi?
Until she lifts her head.
Avi, a voice enters your mind a few
Mhm.
minutes after this, and as you're watching, you're able to just see where her hand sort of points in your direction, and you can continue staring, or you can come inside.
Fine. Gather up your stuff.
All right. I think I fooled her with the whole cookie bit, but
No, we're going inside.
oh, okay.
Entering into Thessera's shop, you can see that it is an intimate establishment. It's filled with these regents that hang on the walls, empty bottles, and all sorts of different accoutrement for the making of potions, poultices, tinctures. She seems to be some sort of alchemist. And as you enter in, she'll lift up to look at all of you. Normally this is when I go onto some spiel about only working on commission and for certain creations, but I have a feeling you're not here for my work.
What gave that away?
The last 30 or so minutes of you just sitting outside.
Well, it was a nice spot.
So, what can I do for you?
It's a great question. You could leave and let us look around. That would be a huge help.
I don't know. I won't be leaving, but there's no reason why we have to make things difficult between us.
Oh, I didn't. Who's being difficult?
I'm not making any sort of accusations here. I'm just putting out an idea that there are ways for us to each get something we want out of this.
Okay. Why do you think we're here?
I think that I have something you want. And there is a chance that I can provide this if I'm given something in return.
And the thing you want in return probably depends on what it is we want, yeah.
Oh, well, No, I'll be quite honest. The thing that I want is coin. Now, of course, the amount of coin we're talking about, that might depend on what it is you're after. But, no, I'm a very simple woman. Potions don't make themselves, and the more in my pocket, the better ingredients I can get.
Sure. So the location of a certain warehouse, how much would that cost? And your discretion.
Discretion is part of it's part and parcel of business. If I went around talking about every deal I made, well, I wouldn't be sitting here.
But if I offered you a little baked good as part of the agreement, and I'll slide a happy cake across the counter.
I'd appreciate the gesture.
Nobody likes to negotiate on an empty stomach.
The location of a certain warehouse. I'd sell that information for about 90 gold.
I'll kind of bring my the ring up close. I've got 30.
I've got 89.
Okay, you put in 50. I'll put in 30.
Her?
We got it. Oh wait, no. 90?
90 gold.
I did math wrong. You put it in
60.
60. I'll put in 30.
Done.
And with that, Visara will take the 90 gold, pocket it into a pouch. You don't hear it clink, so you think it might be enchanted in some way. And she'll pull out a paper from the notes on her work desk, pick up a piece of charcoal that she was utilizing, and she'll put some scribbles on the map. She doesn't really label it much except for a few odd symbols, and then she'll explain that the symbols correlate to different streets, and this is a very simplistic map, but she has marked out what the where the warehouse is, so you know where to go to.
Okay.
Please don't go sharing that.
No.
I'm involved with someone who I really don't want to get on their bad side.
Understood. Since you've been a help, maybe don't go around for a couple of days.
I was just about to give you the same warning. One of my associates, the one who owns that warehouse, was talking about some disturbances near his floors recently. Might have some increased activity going on over there, if you're wanting to be careful.
What kind of disturbances?
Some figures that were hanging about his store just set him on edge.
Well, who would do that?
You see that her eyes sort of flick over to Bracken. She doesn't say anything.
Bracken's chewing on a snickerdoodle.
A great cookie choice.
Yeah, it is. It's classic.
It is.
Well, thank you again.
Of course.
I'll turn to leave.
All right.
Boogie on out.
Following close behind.
You leave. Where do you go from here?
We shouldn't go to the warehouse alone. Just the three of us.
Yeah, that's fair. Do we want to reset and come up with a plan of attack on this thing?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's good.
So it sounds like I'm heading back to the safe house.
Mm-hmm.
The Safi Hoose.
You leave the Mercantile District, and you return to the Sunbriar Estate, where you can meet up with the others that are currently staying there. And as you make this trek, we have our next ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue our story. Oh, excuse me. Before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They help us out a ton here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. Another way that you can support us is donating at my Ko-fi. Link for that's on screen and in our Twitch chat. These donations... Oh, man, brain fog. These donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community. Perks, it can include special companions, double treasure, even new quests. So, hang out with us, and we'll see you guys very soon. All right, we're back. The craziness that happens on ad breaks, man. Uh, so you guys make it back to the Sunbriar Estate. You're in the safety of the ruined building. What are you guys wanting to do now? Are you gathering a house meeting? Are you waiting until the dinner table discussions? What are you guys? How are you approaching this?
Well, we got some heightened security, it sounds like, at the warehouse. That's not the voice I need to be using. um, give me a minute. You guys figure it out.
It's God, what's his name? Baron? Hold on.
Something like that.
Lefriga?
No, Lefriga I know.
Okay.
He's definitely here.
He's
Barin.
super nice.
That's who it was. I got the vowels mixed up.
Mhm.
Varin, who oversees the safe house, sort of doesn't like seem suspicious of you all, but is very like, oh, you're here in the afternoon. Welcome. Shall I prepare some tea for everyone?
Should we not be here?
Oh no, I just in your short time, you're typically out and about at this hour.
Tea sounds great.
Yeah,
Lovely.
that's pretty good.
I will have it all collect together. Shall we have this in the sunroom?
You know what? That sounds lovely.
And so Varian will go and start making some tea. Lefriga, who's just kind of like leaning in one of the chairs, feet up on the table, puts them down and, well, it sounds like we've got something important for you to talk about, so I'll go make myself comfortable in the sunroom.
Okay. Let's keep our feet off the furniture, huh? Have some respect.
He chooses not to say
Oberon
anything.
And it sort of nods in agreement, just like, huh?
Careful, Oberon, I'm still your superior.
Yes.
Bracken
I would
will
set him
offer
aside,
one
but
of the few remaining cookies over tea.
As you offer the free remaining cookies, you would notice that Varn has like a full spread when he brings like the tea in. Like he's got the actual like tea serving tray in his hands that has like the cream and the sugar and the different cups and everything.
You know, it's always polite to bring something to a party.
And then behind him with like floating in the air is like another tray that has like all different like open-faced sandwiches that are like finger-sized and little digestive biscuits and whatnot. So like you there are snacks that like he has put together a full tea spread, which seems par the course for the head of house Varin, who insists on family-style meals. So
When you're here, your family, yeah.
When you're here, you're La Familia.
Well, hey, y'all. Why don't you come on in and have some butter?
Varn's all about family.
and I wouldn't
Oberon pulls
necessarily
out a
put
cross
the
necklace.
emphasis on family, but definitely a connection.
Yeah, like family.
Sure. And he'll just start pouring himself tea.
Tell me he's bald.
Varin? No.
Okay.
I think he's got
It's
like
fine.
blonde hair. Oh.
In my head, he's just Vin Diesel now.
Vin Diesel in a bad way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got auburn hair. So it's like
Like Carrot Top?
I was gonna think more like, the fall leaves since he's in autumn Solinari.
So Vin Diesel with Carrot Top's hair. Got it. Okay.
All right, so
It's-
we did some question asking, and
Stupid.
you know what? That is a better word. We did some snooping. We've got the location of the warehouse. It's owned by Borlin. I don't remember.
Borland, yeah.
Yeah, all right. And apparently there were people hanging around his forge, and it's got him all up in a tizzy, so there's a bit of extra security at the warehouse.
Well, that is definitely something to be aware of,
Mm-hmm.
Lefriga says. However, if he's got some sort of tizzy going on, there is the chance that, I wouldn't think tonight, but maybe soon, him and his conspirators meeting to have some sort of conversation of this paranoia. And the
Sure.
paranoia is like in parentheses, or in air quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps we can set Nixa up on a bit of a watch to see if anything's going on.
No, she doesn't mind.
I'm sure that she'll be fine with getting out and actually being on a job. Any other updates? Or ideas?
Well, I think that was about it.
At least for the moment.
I don't have anything else.
Everything. I believe everything that I would have said has been said already.
Sometimes your reports are quite bare bones. That's no, you as in a general, you're not specific. Sometimes the information you have to deliver is very concise.
Well, then, if we're sitting on this waiting for more information, then let's just enjoy our tea for now.
Slurp.
Yeah. He goes by. It's a pleasant affair.
Then after tea, if nothing else is happening, Avi would go to her room and work on returning letters to Kadreb and Ron.
Okay, easily done. Does Oberon do anything?
I think he will go back to his room and set up for what he would describe as like communicating with his loved ones. gets out all of his like materials and his notebook, and he begins going through the normal motions, and his vibrant green and purple energy is flowing all around him as he goes into a somewhat meditative state as he does his ritual.
Of course. I would say the manor house is enough so that you can hear the door closing as Nixa comes back from wherever she was. And then there are the sounds of voices. You can pick out Nixa's and Lefraga's. From your rooms, it's hard to hear the exact words, but you can very much imagine what's going on here. Lefraga explaining what you all reported and the plans of action.
Jesus. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that?
Anything else you do in this time? Any plans of actions before the dinner? The family dinner comes along.
Nothing here?
I think I'm good.
Alright, then you're all called to dinner. And again, it is the three of you. Cecil's here. Lefraga, Nixa, and Master Vine. And as dinner goes around, Lefraga will, towards the end, as things are settling a bit. Right, I think we should talk about a plan of action.
Oh, alright.
We can wait until morning to go over
Oh,
this.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Whatever plan we gotta come up with has to be clean, crisp, and efficient. And I know
Did
no
they-
one better than that than Cecil. Cecil, what do you got?
His tummy still hurts. It's fine. But I don't know, really. We just need to be careful about it, I think. Not a lot to go off of right now. It's not like we have blueprints of the building.
You think we could get those?
I mean, we know where it is. Maybe they've got some sort of city records. That's like free to the public sometimes, right?
Yeah, we
Like
can
city
figure that out.
planning.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
Varn will be, no, I do believe that, at least the most basic of construction plans are public information.
Sure. Maybe that's something that we can handle tomorrow.
Nixa says, I can also check in with some of my people, see if if
Yes.
and she looks towards Lefriga and Varn, with a look of I'm deciding if I'm going to say anything or not. If V has heard back from that one person she was waiting on.
Right. Yeah, that sounds like a great thing for you to do. And Avi will give like a big, obvious wink.
Nixa looks down, like, and you can see the cheeks darken.
Oh my god.
Lefriga, do you have any suggestions?
Oh, well. My ideas are, Nixa keeping a watch on the warehouse. And
Of
then,
course.
I've given her a, sending stone to reach out to me. That way I can be alerted if there's any sort of sudden change. And figured I'll spend some time with you all, so that way, once I'm alerted if there's a sudden change, I can tell you all.
Right.
Excellent.
A lot less dirt on tables that way too.
So it sounds like we're going to have a very exhilarating day of looking through city planning records and blueprints today. Or tomorrow, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, that's going to be grand old time.
Why would it make us sick?
No, it... mm,
Oh, you mean like
yeah, cool.
understood.
Yeah.
I'm out of touch with the.
The hip lingo.
Yeah.
I get it. You try to say,
I
hey, what's up, my fellow kids, every now and then.
I used to be really cool, but you know.
Then you took an arrow to the knee.
And
Sorry.
they took my car away.
I need
What
to
year is it?
I need to make Skyrim references anytime I can.
Wow.
Is it 2007 again?
Yeah, 2004 called. They want their
goodness.
game reference back.
What the fuck?
Skyrim came out in 2011.
Hey, everyone, get in the
I
comments
don't
and tell
care.
how old they are.
11/11/11. That was the release date.
Give me some shit about a sexy cat while you're there too.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah, why don't you go make out with Todd Howard since you like him so much?
And bullied by my own players.
Yeah, well, you're mean sometimes.
Wow.
Sometimes you say things that I don't like no, you can't do that.
Or Cadram's not here, he's in a weird somewhere else.
Yeah, a weird somewhere else. Yeah, you tell him, Kels.
Do you know how many times Faye has threatened me in outside of this game? Guess who controls what happens to Cadram? How fucked up is that?
I'm sorry that's effective. I wouldn't do it if it wouldn't work so good.
Dirty is what it is. Let's get back to this.
Yeah,
Let's
get
go.
back in the paint.
Dirt on tables.
Yeah.
All right. This all sounds great.
Can't wait.
It was a lovely dinner.
Awesome lasagna as always.
Is that what did we eat?
We had a big old lasag.
All right. I'm glad that you decided that.
Yeah.
This was incredible. I really like the stringiness of the cheese.
Yeah, there we go. Boom. Everybody get into it.
Oh yes, the cooks they do a blend of different cheeses. To
Oh,
really
yeah?
help sort of the stretch factor
Mm.
they called
I
it.
love cheese. I think cheese is probably some of the best food.
Bracken will
Oh, wow.
have pulled a funny little joke and slipped that last slice of funny bread in with the communal bread for the meal.
Who gets the funny bread?
Funny
Should
bread
we roll
roulette.
for it?
I would like everyone to roll for me a D100.
Good old 2.
Alright, so
Crusty number 2.
28.
Oh,
So-
wait. Ka-chow.
Kerchoo.
Sonic Chew.
Nope.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, no, not in this house.
We don't bring that here. Check that weird, that specific weird at the fucking door.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm sorry that I
I want a
hear.
refund.
No, listen, this is a safe space, just not for that.
Hey team, get in the comments and tell everyone how much you hate that reference that Faye just made.
Oh my God.
Where's the funny bread, Faye?
I'm figuring that out. I am doing math behind
Yeah,
the
what's-
screen here.
Alright,
Holy
fine.
sh-
Do your
math.
little math.
We had a
Alright.
95, a 2, and a 28.
There's NPCs that are here. You're the one that put it in the communal bread. It's Oberon that gets it, by the way. So as you're all
my
chewing
God.
Oberon, you start to, as you take a bite of your bread,
Like
all of a
biting
sudden
into
you
a
start to
rubber
hear.
boot.
No, it bites in like bread, but as you
No.
chew, you start to hear the squeak of a rubber.
Oh.
It's
God
a
Damn
very slow turn and disapproving look to Bracken.
Bracken's
it!
just like
Emilio's?
setting up a fork full of lasagna, just laughing to himself.
Emilio's? Here, take this.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
What?
So,
I'm gonna go
after
home.
this, you are able to, of course, finish the rest of the lasagna. No more funny bread mixed in amongst the regular bread.
Gordon's there.
So, as you rest for the evening, is there anything that you do before sleep?
I'll make sure that the letters get into the hands of someone that can get them back to who they need to go to.
Varn would be able to manage that.
Great.
So,
And I'm gonna get comfy cozy and keep reading my poem book that I've had in my room since I got here.
Giggling, kicking feet.
easily done. Curled up in that sliver of sunlight.
Mm-hmm. It's too good. I gotta savor it while I have it.
So, if no one else has any plans before sleep, you may all press your long rest button, so I don't think anyone has utilized any spells or abilities this day. But No problem. Just having that. And morning comes. With it, breakfast. Does Bracken make any breakfast today?
Yeah, he'll go for it.
What do you make?
We're making country fried steak and egg spread.
Nice.
Something a little more hearty today.
The house offerings for the Sunbriar estate are porridge with a collection of different toppings, mainly different sliced fruits, though they do also have a cottage cheese.
I think I'll eat breakfast.
Yeah, no, you are welcome to whatever you want.
There's
There's
something
some
about
cheesy
cottage
grits
cheese.
going on in there. Yeah.
I'll skip the grits, but
You don't want no cheesy grits?
you know what? I never liked them.
Fair enough.
Shocker, right?
Some people don't like it. You can make some hash browns smothered covered in well.
No, I do like hash browns.
Yeah, I'll cook you up a pat of hash browns.
Thank you. I love you.
Yeah. Smothered, covered, topped, and well.
So, as you have breakfast, as you talk of hash browns, how do you plan to tackle this day?
Now, there's gotta be like a library or like a
Chamber of Commerce.
city hall type situation. Right?
Courthouse. Records building.
Records might be it.
If there's one dedicated to it.
I don't know how. I mean, things are pretty.
I guess we could go and ask somebody
big
at City Hall what the logistical properties of finding paperwork are in the city, find out where we need to go from there, and then go about it that way. We could go have a very just straight up bureaucratic day. Hey, sometimes you gotta put in the footwork to, you know.
Yeah, I know. Can't we just do a heist to steal? I just want to make it more exciting. This is.
Sometimes you gotta make the mud before you wrestle the pig, you know?
What? What area of Valdefare did you say you came from?
The good one.
Wow.
I'm just asking.
So specific.
Downtown.
So, Lefriga just sort of leaves it at that.
Sometimes I question the decisions I've made in my life. The decisions that have led me to this moment. I don't know what I've done wrong.
I went out of gnomes too.
So, yeah, so you are traveling with Lefriga because of the, of course, the sending stone situation, but, where, you said head to the city hall first?
Yeah, we'll go to City Hall
Yeah.
first and then quiz them up over there. Hey, hotshot, pop quiz. Where would I find some paperwork?
Alright.
I don't know if I'd ask that. We're looking for plans of a building that is in this exact location.
Yeah, that one.
Yep.
And how much mud do I need to make?
Oh my god.
So, After you enjoy your breakfast or your breakfast, and you're all set to head out, Nixa heading towards the warehouse location, and the rest of you are heading towards City Hall. It's a lovely day out in Volumianth. Of course, the sun is shining, but there's also a very nice breeze that is traveling through this day. So it's a pleasant warmth with a nice breeze to cool you down if it gets too much. There are people that are out and about as you move deeper into the city. And when you come to City Hall, it is palatial. You see these stylized columns that lift up a piece of lovely masonry, the carvings of this place. The sun shines off of it, and all sorts of people come and go from the steps.
Alright, everybody be chill. Head in.
Everybody be real cool, real fast.
It's very it's like a mom look. Like if you don't behave while we're in here, you're gonna get a beating later.
I almost imagine Avi smacking Bracken on the back of the head and being like, "You'll get another one of those if you act wrong. Now get in
No.
there."
She would never. Unless
So, as you're able to enter in, there is the sounds of so many quills upon parchment, sort of flips of paper and books. There are tons of people here, judiciously working away. But you would notice that there is one Solinari figure, her hair filled with spring blossoms, seated at a front desk.
alright. I'm gonna kind of toss my hair back and walk up to the desk. Morning.
She looks up at you, and you would notice that her eyes are entirely green. Like, no iris, no pupil, nothing, just full green.
Your eyes are beautiful.
Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. I'm hoping you can help me.
That's what I'm here for.
So doing a project for a class. A different kind of construction in the city. It's a whole thing. Basically the only thing I'm missing are kind of storage type buildings. And there was a warehouse that I liked particularly. And I was hoping that you had the plans for it so I can, make sketches and include it in my project.
Well, I personally don't have any, and I don't think we're here at the City Hall specifically have it. But, if you give me just one moment.
Of course.
And you can see that she picks up it looks like a sending stone, but, instead of a particular set of runes, it has, multiple sets upon it. And she will draw a particular sect upon it and begin to speak. Hi, we have a request for blueprints on a warehouse. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I'll send them over. And the lights of the runes flicker out, and Alright, so here's where you're gonna want to go, and as you get there, you're gonna ask for, his name is Mimnos, and he'll get you squared away. And she'll, as she's saying this, write all of this on a paper, and as she hands it over to you, you can smell like wildflowers wafting off of the paper.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
You have a wonderful day.
You as well, and good luck on that project.
Thank you. Kind of head out.
That went pretty good.
Well, yeah.
Good job.
I didn't know we classified as students.
Thank you. We're not students, Bracken.
I know, but like, they didn't even question it.
Because I'm a good talker.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be
Ooh.
different if he went up there.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
here for some learning stuff.
No, probably around those lines anyway.
You pencil pusher book nerds know where I can find this blue paper stuff?
Yeah, see, that probably wouldn't have worked.
Mhm.
It
No,
might have
it'd be
asked
fine.
for, identification in that case.
Well,
I'm just a student who don't talk good. I'm absolutely sure they would have bought it.
let's
Wow,
get where
that's
we're getting.
It's a great impression.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm not making fun of you.
Don't be mean to me.
Do not continue that sentence.
Faye disapproves.
Oh, well, that sentence was over, Faye. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, yeah, you're able to follow. You're still keeping to the center of Volumient, and it's not terribly far. The sort of office building that you enter in is smaller, but still filled with the sound of the quills and the paper flipping.
Sorry, I blacked out. What?
You're in the new office. It's
Great.
smaller, it's not as busy, but it still has like all the busy work of quills and paper flipping.
Is there like a receptionist?
There is not, but as you enter in, one of the workers kind of will look up from where they're situated in. Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, we just got sent down from up front, looking for this guy,
Mimnos.
Mimnos.
Oh, yeah, give me just one moment. I'll let him know that, I'm sorry, do you have a name or a point of contact?
Name's Avi, I just didn't give it to her, so.
Okay, I will, I'll see if he's expecting anyone.
You were sent down by the lady with the green eyes.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking of.
she smelled like wildflowers. She was so pretty.
Give me just one moment. I'll let him know
All
that
right.
you're here.
Thank you.
And so he'll get up from his workstation and head back. As he returns, he does go to his own workstation, but you can see another figure following. This figure, you can see is perhaps either of some Spriggan or Cypress Sprig or Treant descendant. There is the heavy steps and creaking of bark, and as he stands in front of you, I am Mimnos. You were looking for warehouse, storage, blueprints, yes?
Yes, we were. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm Avi.
A pleasure as well.
I'm Ron Calamai, anthropologist. It's a pleasure.
Jump bracket.
A pleasure to all of you. Lefriga you would notice does not give his name, but also kind of gives a nod, acknowledging, the introductions and whatnot, but keeping quiet. Mimnus would then sort of just wave you all to follow him as he leads you through the office space and into what looks to be an archives room. Do you have an address?
Yes, we do. And just kind of, we'll give that to him.
Thank you.
Mhm.
And he'll start heading through the boxes and checking the labels until he finds one, and as he opens it, will pull out a folder and provide it over to you. What we have.
Thank you so much. You don't mind if I hold on to it for just a bit. Copy it down.
You are welcome to study it.
Thank you.
And he'll just wait near the open box.
Incredible. Yeah, I'll pull out my journal and just start copying it down. I'll make a rough sketch of it, including important pieces.
Yep. So you get a basic understanding of the internal layout and designs.
Mhm.
It seems like a standard warehouse. You don't see any sort of secret rooms, at least not that have been reported here.
I don't think they're that dumb, but all right. Once that's done, I'll return it and thank him again and leave quickly so we don't have to listen to him talk anymore. Because, oh my goodness.
He'll give you all a nod and wish you a good day.
Mm-hmm. It takes 10 minutes for him to say that.
Brackets.
Yeah,
so
well, I think on the way out, it's we should probably expect there to be more than we have. Just if I know weird criminal people.
yeah, that's fair. Did you notice anything crazy about those plans that you copied down, or
No, nothing really. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a normal warehouse, but I mean, these are city plans, so it's not like they're gonna report a secret basement or
Does it run along like drainage lines or anything like that?
Based on the what's it called that you have, the address that you have and the schematics that you saw, it is located on the outskirts of the Skeledon tracks. So further, since the Skeledon tracks kind of are closer towards the edge of the city and don't. There are a few that run through it, but because of the way that they are crafted, most of them keep to the outskirts. It puts it a bit of a distance from the city.
Got it. Okay.
But it does connect to other industrial buildings from the notes that Avi was able to see. So you do have that in mind as well. So this endeavor does take a few hours, walking to the city hall, and then it's not long from city hall to this other office where you had met with Mimnus. I'd say about this time it's about midday. What would you like to do now?
We can head back, or we could check in with Nixa. I mean, maybe y'all shouldn't do that. To, you know, we're a big group.
I mean, I can use the sending stone.
That's right, you have that. Yeah, just maybe check in with her, make sure she's doing all right.
So Lefriga will pull out the sending stone and activate it, and Nixa, Lefriga, and company, checking in on you. All good. And as the sending stone, you can see it fluctuates in the lighting. It seems that a reply is coming through, and Lefriga's face pinches a bit. That's not a very promising report.
Care to share?
Yeah. Her V contact, the figure that she was waiting on still hasn't reached back to her and is presumed missing at this point. Seem to have
Wonderful.
been following similar threads as we are. But nothing so far has happened at the warehouse that Nixa can report on.
Okay. Well, I mean, if someone's missing, then maybe we need to speed this up a bit.
He'll nod. Perhaps we stay close to the area in case something happens, instead of going all the way back to the estate. Just
Yeah,
to be
like
able to move
that.
quick. So with an intention to keep nearby, just in case you are needed, now that the situation seems a little bit more dire. This is unfortunately where we must end our session. So, we'll see how well things go on. Maybe there's still room for another heist. But all that will come in our next episode. Until then, follow us here on Twitch to catch our live streams, or head over to YouTube to catch our VODs. You can check out more of us at our website, wildewitch.com, or jump into our Discord. We've got tons of information over there. Plus, it'll keep you up to date with all of our announcements and give you the opportunity to game with us. But I'll see you guys in our next stream. And as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.